Great day to maybe head to a Crocker Park, outdoor mall, and stroll around. I mean, get those steps in some way that you can do it while you're actually enjoying it.
Right.
But I do have to point out that yesterday's sunrise was at 8:04 in the morning.
Oh.
This morning, since we've, gotten an extra hour of beauty sleep, it is in the 7 a.m. hour. But that does mean the trade-off is that our 6 p.m. sunset from yesterday is now in the 5 p.m. hour, which will then eventually be, become 4 p.m. Don't worry, I have good news, and then maybe a little not so good news when it comes to the extended forecast. We're all winning this morning. Sustained winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour. I have no gusts at the moment to report. Ashtabula, you've calmed all the way down. Yesterday, those winds were howling. We have none of that today. In fact, today is just going to be kind of breezy, but temperatures are reflecting a change. You can't see it necessarily here on your screen. You may be able to point it out. All of these wind streams on your screen, they start to kind of form together and squeeze together a little bit. That's where the cold front is actively draped, and you may be able to catch why I'm pointing this out, because the temperatures are different across Northeast Ohio from like west to east, from south to north too. Some of you are in the low to mid 50s, others even closer to 70. That would be you, Dover. You've got a few sprinkles through parts of Carroll and Tuscarawas County right now. That's all associated with that fizzling cold front when it comes to just how active weather was attached to that from north to south. You probably saw it in national headlines, all of the active weather that swept through parts of Texas in the past 36 to 48 hours. For us, though, the only activity we had was the winds yesterday, the unseasonable warmth. It does stick around today, but the reflection of our 24-hour temperature change is starting to tumble. Some of you already about 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. Some of you still savoring that warmth, and that's where that cold front comes back into place across the area and much of the Midwest. Check out how potent that cold front was. If you were watching the Northwestern game yesterday take on Ohio State, the winds were insane. They had gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour, and they have dropped in temperature by about 20 degrees from this time yesterday. It is all headed eastbound, so we will soon feel that change. The cold front is actively marching eastward. That means for us, we start to see some more sunshine working in here, but you can see the grand scheme of things. Temperatures are much cooler behind this. The cooler air just now starting to filter on in, but don't worry, it doesn't necessarily arrive today. We're still in the upper 60s today, unseasonably warm. We should be in the mid 50s this time of the year. Mostly sunny skies, and where do we go from here tomorrow? That's where the cooler air really starts to draw on in. This is your National Timer on the hour forecast for tomorrow. We start the day kind of chilly because we'll have clear skies overnight, so we'll start the morning in the 50s. Then we come closer to 60 through the afternoon. We'll stay clear overnight. Then check out the extended forecast. There's an ebb and flow, and we got closer to 70 again by Thursday in your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. By Friday, though, 60s and starting to fall. It's Saturday. That's the kicker. Very different than this yesterday, past Saturday, so to speak. We're going to be in the 40s for high temperatures, so get outside and enjoy the forecast for what it's worth today, and we'll see you back with more Go after the break.